Alright, start of day 6. Sun's out again, so hopefully we have a full, nice day of weather. It rained a little bit on us last night. We had another rain delay for a couple hours. But we got up to this campsite. It's about 2 miles up from the Laurel Creek campsite. It was a steep climb to get up here. We did a lot of steep climbing yesterday. But we got here with enough daylight left to set up camp. We have about 16 or 17 miles left. We're going over Sassafras Mountain, the highest point in South Carolina today. We actually might try the hike out today, depending on the terrain. So we'll see how it goes. This wasn't a bad campsite. It's big. We had a bunch of barred owls hooting and hollering last night all night. There's a creek over there, so that was a nice sound to sleep to. And yeah, here we go, day 6. All right, we're climbing up Sassafras right now, and it is no joke. It's straight up. It's hot. We're trying to get to the next water source, and we're just gonna sit down, fill up, and just gulp a bunch of water. Yeah, it's just seems to be vertical so far. Hopefully it'll level out here. I don't mind if it goes up, but a little better grade than what we have been. We've just been going up basically steps the last almost mile. So we're making progress though, so that's good. All right, keep climbing. All right, so we did the grueling climb up Sassafras. We got that over with. We got to the top, and the trail took a road for about 0.3, 0.4, and we can actually get to the summit because they're doing construction. They're building an observation tower up there, so we couldn't actually get to the top, but there was a little viewing platform off to the side where we stopped for a little bit and got some good views of the mountains. And yeah, we're still making progress. We're still going to try to finish today, so it's going to be tough. We might be walking out in the dark, but we want a shower, we want pizza, salad, beer, wine, you name it. So that is what's pulling us forward. So we're on our way, on down the trail. Good.
Yep.
All right, so we're climbing up the Pinnacle Rock, and it's no joke. It's our last climb of the trip. Of Jesus, it's like straight up, and it still keeps going in front of me. And Anna's being a trooper. We still have like 4 miles to go once we get to the top down to the car. It's all downhill, but it's 7:45. We're gonna be losing daylight, so looks like we'll be hiking with our headlamps on for a while. So we'll see how it goes. Ugh. All right, this is the last video I'm going to take because we are getting off of this mountain, aren't we? Tonight. It doesn't matter how long. Oh man, this has been a very, very hard trip. The Foothills Trail is no joke. If you plan on coming out here doing this, make sure you have plenty of time. And I want to thank my lovely wife for sticking by my side through all this and not killing me in my sleep, or even not in my sleep. So she's like kicked ass on this trip. Yeah, I mean, we still have about 3.5, 4 miles to go, but it's all downhill to the car, and I think we'll make it tonight. But wow,
Look how beautiful.
it's a great end to the trip. Hello. So it's been a little while, probably about a week and a half since we finished our through hike of the Foothills Trail, but I noticed that we cut the video out with 4 miles left to go in the trip, and I just wanted to let you know how it ended up. So it was very adventurous, to say the least. So we started hiking down off of right near Pinnacle Mountain towards Table Rock, our car. On the way down, it was very steep. It was starting to get dark, and on the way down, we're just kind of, hiking along at a leisurely pace, and we heard a huffing. It's kind of sound like the deer when the deers do and try to scare you. I said, oh, it's just a deer. Then we heard it again, and I looked over, and there was a black bear. So it was not wanting us around. I think it probably had cubs, probably somewhere around. It wasn't aggressive, but it was huffing and chopping its jaws, and obviously did not want us around. So we, made noise, and the whole getaway bear, and banging our trekking poles together, and we just kind of wandered down the trail past it and went about our way. And so that was kind of cool, seeing a bear, and we weren't really threatened by it. We knew it was just holding its ground, and we made our way past it. So shortly after we got past the bear, it started getting dark really fast, and the last 3 miles of the trail down to the car took forever. We thought we got turned around and lost a couple times. We had our headlamps on, but we made it back. There were some creek crossings along the way. We saw some snakes. Seems like all the wildlife started coming out after dark. So yeah, we got back to the car, and we just collapsed down at the car, and it was like around 11:30 when we got back to the car. So the first thing we had on our mind was wine, beer, pizza, that kind of stuff. We were going to go into Hendersonville and get a hotel room. As we were pulling out of the parking lot, the gates to Table Rock State Park were closed. I did not know they closed around 8 o'clock. Luckily, there was a number there. I called the number, and this gentleman entered and gave us a code so we could open the gate and leave the park. So that was, a bullet dodged there. We went into Hendersonville, and I called their hotline. It wasn't actually the person working the desk. They said that we had a room. We got to that hotel, and they said, no, we're booked. So that was not good, and everything else in Hendersonville and Asheville were booked. We ended up driving through Papa John's, getting pizzas, going to a gas station and getting beer, and we ended up getting a hotel room in Maggie Valley, Tennessee. That's where we ended up around 2:30 in the morning. We got showers and drank a beer, ate the rest of our pizza, and crashed. So that's how our journey ended, and we just made our way home the next day. So just wanted to let you know we had a great time on the Foothills Trail. I think we hit it at the wrong time. It was a little hot and rainy, but the scenery was beautiful. I would definitely recommend one more day if you were planning on doing it. And I think most people hike in the spring and the fall, but cool trail. Is quite an accomplishment that we both finished it, and we're very happy. So, all right, happy hiking.